All right, gang, we're back with our in-gym and at-home Metcon for Wednesday, February 10th. Kettlebell complex today. You'll complete the full complex in one hand, and then you'll complete the full complex in the other hand. It's an 8-minute AMRAP, so you'll go through it as many times as you can during that 8 minutes, starting with 5 lateral deadlifts. So kettlebell will start off to the side in a suitcase position. You'll outstretch the other arm, and this is the arm you're going to step towards. Step towards the outstretched arm. Keep both toes pointed straight forward. Then this is a hinge, so those hips go back. It's not a squat, so don't just bend at the knee and the hip. Send the hips back to make it like a deadlift, and then that kettlebell is going to touch right in line with the arches of those feet. Then one motion back to the top. Be sure to bring that bell outside the hip again to that suitcase position. So putting a few reps together, hinge back, squeeze the butt, squeeze the belly to stand, hinge back, squeeze the butt, squeeze the belly. From there, you'll find a shoulder width stance. You've got 5 single arm swings. Remember, this is an RDL position in the bottom. We want to get our fist as high as our chin, and we want to stay away from rolling this loaded shoulder down too much. So even though you're loaded on one arm, we want to try to keep our hips and shoulders as square to the ground as we can. Don't forget on those swings, we don't want that bell to swing low down here by our knees. We want our wrists to be way up high in our hip. And then from there, fast hips, fast knees, belly tight. Make sure we're not leaning back at the top on those swings. After swing number 5, clean it up to front rack position. Make sure you're in your squat stance. We'll go 5 single arm squats. In that front rack position, remember your fist should be right underneath that same jaw, and this elbow should be down to our side, still pulling our shoulder back. That way you make that little pocket for that bell to set down in. From there, if you have the ability, get your hip crease below your knee on every squat. Full foot stays on the ground. Squeeze the quads, squeeze the butt, squeeze the belly at the top. Last 5 reps of our complex, shoulder to overhead. You'll bring your feet in a bit narrower to hip width, toes straight forward. Most efficient route here is going to be that push press. So when you dip, keep your weight back in your heels. Small, quick dip. Think hips, then shoulders as we drive. Try to keep this fist close to your face as you press to the top, and then finishing down in that same front rack position that we just talked about. After that, you'll go to your second side, 5 reps of all 4 of those movements. Once you complete both sides, that's 1 round for today, and your score will be total rounds and reps. Stay a little bit lighter when it comes to load today. Don't forget this is deload week. Also, we want this to be a conditioning workout, not a strength workout. So pick a load that's going to allow you to do that full complex unbroken every round, and keep you taking short breaks in between that first and second side. Good luck on today's Metcon, and we'll see you back on Friday for some more strength and conditioning work.